I think, a little while now.
Give me goosebumps and why I don't like them so much.
I'm gonna get sandblasted. If there's any way to actually get it out of here without taking it apart. You guys buy it based off ratings? You look at it now, it's got a 2-star review.
How much weeds is growing again? Look at this. It wasn't that long ago. You see how quick this stuff grows? I mean, this is little trees growing around here. That's why I said all out here. Now, even the sun is soaking up the water out of here. Look at this thing. How tall it is. Look at all the weeds growing in here. We're definitely going to have to get a barrier on this. Oh, look at the stuff growing down here. Not down here on this end that much. Look at this thing. It's as tall as a fence. Actually, it's taller than a fence. Oh, look at that. Look where it's coming from. Under here. I'm gonna have to get something and come over and clear all this stuff out again. This corner I didn't get so well because he was talking about putting the fence up, so I didn't get underground so well. And see, these right here, they're attached to a bulb under the ground, even around this tree. I did go around this tree and get quite a bit of it out, but see, you can see where I missed, which is good because they let me know where they're at. Like, here I am. This is one of those ones that he wanted to keep, but this one, it gets a little red. It's a Christmas, no, that's not it. What was this one called? I don't remember. But I think it does have little flowers on it, really pretty flowers on it. But yeah, look at the weeds. He's got right here to the pathway, and I'm assuming he's going to come over here and hopefully cover this stuff up and come around this way. That way, a lot of this stuff is covered up and it's not growing. But in here, these rocks are going to have to be removed. Going to have to take the wood chips out of there and then cover it up, or try to get out as many roots as we can and then cover it up and put it all back. And then I won't have to worry about coming down here constantly and pulling these weeds out of here. Because this, don't need this many trees growing in this area. I might leave these for another day or so and see if they get actually red, or if this is the color they get. These are cherry tomatoes, so if anybody knows if they get redder than this. I've seen cherry tomatoes redder than this, but maybe this brand that I got gets this color. Or maybe it could be the type of dirt that you plant them in, the soil, anything that could change the color of it. So if anybody knows, let me know in the comments. I think the potato is getting on its last leg. Maybe within the next few weeks. Look at that snake. Oh my goodness. Look at that snake. I've seen it out the corner of my eye. It's down in there somewhere. I've just seen it go through. See if I can see it somewhere else. Going across. Oop, there it was. There it was. Where'd it go? There it is. I know it's not poisonous, but snakes just give me the goosebumps. I mean, it's got white on its chin. Or on the bottom. It's garden snakes. Got white on the bottom. I'm not positive. You can go ahead. You can go ahead. So you don't. I don't need you out here. Go across the yard wherever you was going, because I need to water my stuff, and I don't need you under there while I'm watering this stuff. Go ahead. I wonder if it can get out on the other side. Where are you, Mister? Where are you? Was you able to come out and go somewhere? I don't know where he went. Ooh. I don't like snakes. I don't care what kind they are. They give me the goosebumps. I don't know where he went. You know, a while back, I can't exactly remember how far back now, but it just dawned on me that this is the plant that Casey gave me the root to and that I planted. And nothing's growing. It's not growing. I mean, I know what plant it is, but as long as I've been watering it, I guess I just haven't been thinking about it, thinking it's just taking its time to germinate. It was already the root. I don't think it was going to germinate. Oh, that wasp scared me. I seen the bushes moving by itself, and I thought the snake was in here. I had goosebumps. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see that wasp flying around, but that thing was moving some of the leaves on the thing, and I seen it out the corner of my eye, and I just got goosebumps because I thought it was a snake. I think the reason why snakes give me goosebumps and why I don't like them so much, I think is because, here's a little backstory. When I was like 4 or 5 years old, my sisters and brothers and I were playing kickball, and we lived in Ohio at the time, and my grandparents were watching us because my mother was working, and we were all out in the yard just having a good time playing kickball and stuff. And her yard didn't go straight. It was like she lived on a hill, so it went straight and then down. We're sitting there playing, kicking the ball and everything, and I forget who kicked it, but somebody kicked it and it went down the hill and into the woods because there was nobody living on the other side of my grandparents at the time. So we all go running into the woods. When we get to the ball, we all start fumbling and tumbling all over each other. Unbeknownst to us, as we're falling, everybody's falling and land on the ground. Where we all land, my brother gets bit by a copperhead snake. I'm a little foggy on this whole situation. I think my subconscious remembers this. So they told me that if that snake would have struck one more time, that it would have struck me in the head. Basically, I wouldn't have been here because, I mean, it would have right in my head, straight to my brain. I think my subconscious remembers this, and that's why I'm so scared of snakes. I know you saw the video, and it looked like I was right up on top of it, but I zoomed in. I was not on top of that thing. I would not get that close to that snake. I know it's probably not poisonous, but I don't care. They give me goosebumps. Every time I say snake, every time I think about a snake, they give me goosebumps. And no, I haven't watched a movie, Snakes on a Plane. No. But yeah, I'm assuming that's why I'm so terrified of snakes, is because of that. I mean, not to where, unless it was, I thought it was an actual poisonous snake, I would run away if it was coming towards me. Terrified enough that I won't get close enough to them. If I video one, it's going to be from a distance and zooming in on the snake. And I'm not going to get close to it. So yeah, that's my little backstory. I think it's a bee getting a drink of water. I see them out here all the time. Oh, there's another one. Oh, where is it? They both flew. The other one must have flew away. I don't see him now. Get this leaf out of here. Blocking the water. I just clean this out. Look how dirty it looks again. Well, I guess the bees don't mind. They get themselves a drink of water from here. I guess I scared them off enough. I have to add more water to it.
So I'm at the gazebo right now, and I'm going to open the gazebo all up, all the curtains and bug nets and things like that. The fence is right here. It's like literally, I think about maybe 8-9 inches away from the fence. So on that part of the fence, I think that we might have to use brushes or rollers, probably brushes, to get the fence painted, because I don't want to use a spray or anything like that. And I still don't know what method that we're going to use to paint. We got all the material and everything, so if we use a sprayer, but we also have rollers and we also have brushes. So, but I'm going to open this up because when I pressure wash the curtains, the netting is right there. The weeds are coming.
I see.
Did you see whatever bug this was in here? I don't, it's some bug.
Is it still in there?
I don't know if it's alive. It just looks like it's in a cocoon. And it's up against the net. Oh, it's on the left. Up in that fold.
Up here? Oh, right there.
It just grabbed it out like that?
It's some kind of, it is a cocoon, but I don't know what kind of cocoon. Does anybody know what kind of cocoon this is? It could be a caterpillar. It could be a butterfly. Well, of course it's going to turn into a butterfly if it's a caterpillar, but to me it looks like an extra large roach turd.
Ew. All right. So you're more braver than me because I don't even know if I would have went after that with gloves on.
But it's, I mean, I can just, it's going to hatch regardless. So I'm just going to toss it on this side of our property down here on the easement on this side. That way it can hatch over there. I don't know what it is.
Hatch, yeah, someone's going to find it to eat it.
Like a butterfly.
This gazebo kind of makes me nervous now because it's been sitting here because we have to put the foundation on it now.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you mean, but those are the same ones.
The weeds?
Yeah, those are the ones that look like when you pull them out of the ground underneath, it looks like a carrot. I just pulled one over here because there's some growing right there too.
Oh, yeah, we were asking if I had recorded switching the gazebo, the interior of the gazebos around, because in here there was furniture, and I moved the furniture over to the other gazebo, which is more closer to in front of the pool. And so I figured that would probably be better, even though over here there is more shade. But I don't know. I just thought that it would be better to have...
Because of the rainwater.
Oh, yeah. Because there was electronics in here. Some electronics, like phone chargers or TV, soundbar, things like that. Which I showed in the video when we put this in. But when it rained, it rained pretty heavy. And I think I'd already said this, that this part of the property looked like it was more higher elevated. But when it rained, it looked more even leveled on this side, and over here it's like water was pouring in. And I still don't understand how that exactly is, because it, even standing here, looks like I'm higher than over there.
Mm-hmm. It does.
So you're off. But yeah, so it flooded in here, and so we were looking up solutions for that, and the best solution, considering that we built this gazebo in here, and I don't know if there's any way to actually get it out of here without taking it apart.
You would have to pull those
yeah, those poles would have to come
out of the ground.
I was just looking at that, but it's also heavy. Like 2 people could do it if you have some muscle, but that's moving like inches at a time. So we were advised to build a deck inside of this gazebo while the feet were still on the ground, and build the deck around the feet and across the floor, and then we can put this grass carpet on top of that. But the reason why for the feet to be on the ground is because when you walk on the deck, if the gazebo is connected to the deck, the gazebo could shift around and shake.
Yeah.
So we were told it'd be better to have it grounded in the ground and build the deck up around it. So, but you lose like 6 inches, but I'm not like, I'll be like a little bit taller. But I don't really do jumping jacks in here.
But then we don't have to worry about the rainwater flooding anything. And like now, this stuff that's even in here, we won't have to worry about any of it getting rusted or anything.
Yeah, and there was more in here, but we had to take some of it out because part of it was like we kept having to move things around, or I was moving things around, and then like there'd be one spot where things would pile up. So this was the one spot where things were piling up. But just the stuff that's in here now, things that have been actually given to us.
This is our weightlifting room now.
Not the telescope. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I don't think they can see that in here.
Well, when I came in, but the weight stuff, yeah, it was given. And actually, Stevie's dad gave us this, and he had this.
Didn't they give us that too?
Yeah, he gave us this one here, the elliptical, and then this weight bench set thing because he was getting one of those wire.
Oh yeah.
That has all the wires and things and cables and whatnot. But he only had this like not very long, didn't use it very much. When we got it looked brand new.
But it's been sitting outside, so it's getting a little wear and tear on it.
Yeah, so let's gotta check your phone. Check your phone again. I don't want to get started if it's gonna rain. It's gonna be like, it would be a complete waste to go and start pressure washing this fence. But it shows it's supposed to be like the next, like I said, 2 to 3 days no rain. That's crazy. It doesn't show any rain at all, but these clouds. Looks like it could be a
Well, that
possibility.
one's moving, so maybe it's moving.
It's coming in from the east.
Oh, it is?
Wait. Yep, coming from the east. I looked at my phone, and it's like just small scattered clouds that's coming off the ocean.
Well, hopefully it'll be okay then.
Yeah. That I can't pressure wash. This right here, I mean, I can leaf blow it, but there really isn't too much of.
You talking about this side? Or are you just talking about?
I'm saying that because of that stuff that's down there, I wouldn't really like be able to leaf blow it anyway.
Oh yeah, no.
And it's the same down there where the path is.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I mean, I can lightly leaf blow, but not anything too hard.
Get the other leaf blowers.
Electric ones?
Yeah.
I can lightly tap.
Okay.
Well, we've had the fence up for I think a little while now, longer than what it was recommended to keep it up without painting it. And so we've had a few days of rain, of course, throughout the time. And so it's recommended now that we pressure wash the fence before we paint it. We have an oil-based paint that we went with for it that was recommended through several sources. So we're going to go ahead and paint it with that. But in preparation for that paint, what it's advised to do is this fencing here, it's all sitting on dirt. So there's no grass that has grown up to it yet. So if I got a pressure washer and I'm pressure washing, it's going to have some air flow behind it, and that airflow is going to inevitably push things around. And so in preparation, I'm going to go through and leaf blow the area to get the leaves, any sticks and stuff like that out of the way. And then second is to take a water hose and go and kind of soak the area a little bit, not to where it's like a puddle of water, but just to give it a soak so that the sand is stationary when we go to pressure wash. And for extra protection, we're going to use some of our tarps to put down, and hopefully, we can use these bricks probably, but go section by section with the tarp down, the bricks there, so when I'm pressure washing the fence, that the water's going on the tarp and not pushing down on the dirt and kicking things back up on the fence. Now, we chose today, and for some reason, now where it says it's not going to rain today, it's not going to rain tomorrow or the next day, there's dark clouds all around, and it still says it's not going to rain. So I hope it doesn't. We've been out here before where it said that. We've been out here where it said it was going to rain, and there was dark clouds all around, and it still didn't rain here. So I don't know. This is Florida. Nobody knows if it's going to rain or not. Everybody's just walking around with an umbrella and flip-flops.
They got a 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance. So I'm going to get started with the leaf blowing and then go from there. I think that's fine. I'm gonna get sandblasted. I felt it already coming back at me. But if it were up to me, which I guess it could be, just looking at the fence, I know this fence hasn't even been here that long. I know it's been like a couple of months, but I wouldn't pressure wash it. I would just sweep the bottom, because you can see at the bottom where like the dirt has kicked back up on it. But the fence, it looks like basically like it did when we got it. So. But what do you think about going through the steps? Like I'm fine with going through the steps. I did see down there though at the end that does need pressure washed. I don't know if it's the tree that it's under or what, but there's
it's like fading faster. Or?
No, there's kind of like whenever you like dirt, algae, dust out, and algae kind of like not like a thick algae. It's not a lot of algae. It's a discoloration.
Is it maybe that weed that I pulled off of it?
It's down there with that
tall weed that was over taller than the fence?
Yeah, but there's still something down there, right behind the tree.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's that same as this back here.
Holly?
Yeah, whatever that is. I don't know if it's holly, but it's a Christmas something, I think.
But I can pressure wash it. That's completely fine. I'm not trying not to pressure wash it.
I'm not trying to get out of work.
No. And I can definitely pressure wash it because, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's just 150 feet, 6 feet tall. But I just know all I'm going to be doing is wetting it for the most part.
Well, hopefully it's bringing some of the color back into it. Hopefully it does that.
Back into what? The wood?
Yeah.
By pressure washing it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it could if it were, like, dirty. It could do that, but isn't that what that paint stain stuff is for? To give it the color?
Oh, I don't know.
Didn't
Maybe.
you select the color for it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be that color.
Well, if you pressure wash it today, how long do you have to let it dry?
Well, they say like 2 to 3 days, maybe 3 days to let it dry. But in Florida, how hot it is, I think you can wait just a day. I think I seen that because I was doing a little bit of research on it, and it said like in Florida, especially Central Florida, in the summer, but that it's so hot that you don't have to. As long as it doesn't rain and it's sunny.
Yeah, I mean, we have to water our plants 2 and 3 times a day, so it's not like one and done.
Those are plants, not a fence.
But I know, but that's how fast stuff dries up. Like the dirt dries up that quick just from the heat. So the fence would dry too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we go through and play in the water. And they say, yeah, that's what they're doing, playing in the water. You know how many times I've done stuff where it's like it involves water, where you're spraying water, and I'm more hot doing that, and someone says, oh, well, you got the water hose there, you can just soak yourself. Like, yeah, I want to be soaking wet in like work clothes, and then what, jump back in my vehicle soaking wet after like sweating and soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
Then that water starts baking off of you because you're back to work.
Yep.
So I don't do pressure washing professionally, so I have this pressure washer, which I've had for years, and it's all busted. I think the pieces are falling off of it. or have already fallen off of it. So it's an electric one, and I got it because I just wanted a small like pressure washer to wash my car. So this is the one I have now. I don't know, I can't see going out spending $500 to $1,000 to use just maybe occasionally.
Yeah.
This would be like the one time that I like need some pressure maybe. And just right here, like I said, and you said you've seen it. It's dark. It's back over here. If you can see it. She says, I would think it wouldn't get that on it being in the shade. And I said, that's exactly why it would get that on it. Because mold and mildew like to grow in shady spots. That's why it grows like on the shaded part of a house on the outside. We have water. This thing's so high tech. It's got a a washer.
Yeah, a washer hose that we didn't use that came with the washer. I think it was for like the where the water squirts into the dryer and like does a
steam.
Yeah, like a steam thing on it.
Now I'll see if this works, because this thing sometimes it makes this like noise, and the water will stop coming out of it, and you have to like pull the trigger a couple times.
Oh, so we may only have to do part of the fence, or get to only do. So that's a good thing you're starting down here at this end.
Where this is?
Yes.
I'm down there. It looks new.
Yeah, it does. Just at the bottom where the rain has kicked up the dirt.
That's a broom. Whatever. I'm gonna confuse myself. Oh. There we go. This is 25. I don't know. 25 or 40. There's a 40 here. I want to see how the 25 does. It's supposed to shut off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was talking to my online companion AI, and it said, oh, use low pressure so that you avoid kickback from the sand at the bottom. And that's low pressure, obviously. Sounds like a... What does a Ford Pinto sound like?
I don't remember.
I can see the difference that's coming off of this fence when I get close to it. And that can do it if you sit here for a couple days working on each picket. Otherwise, it's going to need some higher pressure and a pressure washer too. Because even looking at this stuff, I know, looking back at this right here, that this isn't completely clean. And I don't know. I mean, I can look it up. Somebody probably already knows the answer. I'm pretty sure by the time you see this, I'll know the answer, but I don't know right now. That if with the type of oil paint that is, that stain paint, when it comes to fence stuff, I have no idea. But it has a color tint in it, so I don't know if like people paint over dirty walls in the house.
Yeah.
I don't mean dirty as in there's dirt, but I mean you can see that there's some type of discoloration of something, usually from touching walls and things.
Fingerprints.
Like that. Yeah, just anything, discoloration. But you paint right over it and forget about it because you don't see it no more. Paint it over. And so I'm wondering if that's like that. I think what we should do is we have the paint here. Maybe like right in this area, test it out in a small spot, like just paint over it, like not the whole picket, but just a spot, and see like what it covers. If it covers, you know, this stuff. Because I'm looking down here, there's a green mark that was just on it from maybe wherever they put it together.
I know, I saw that.
The green mark. And so like if I paint this with the stain, is it going to cover the green mark?
Probably not.
I don't know, because I've seen fences aggravated, these ants, I don't know where they came from, out of the woodwork. But I've seen people paint things before, like decks. I've seen wood decks, concrete decks. I've seen fences and things like that get painted and everything's covered up, like it looks like a solid color. I'd say like with that, is it Cabot? I think it's called Cabot, the paint.
Oh, kind of paint? Oh.
It's in a yellow bucket.
Are you just going to take a paintbrush over it, or are you going to actually load up the machine?
No, I'm not loading up the machine.
I was wondering. I was going to say for just a little spot.
No.
Especially when this side over here is not dry.
Yeah, and not on a wet spot. I mean like on a dry spot.
Yeah.
But just test it out. Gotta figure out all the angles and everything before moving forward. When you don't know, you gotta try it out. Give it a go.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I can get that. I'll read the instructions and stuff on it. And I have some questions I want to ask my online companion. Just to see, to try to wrap my mind around what's going on, but not to overthink it.
Yeah.
I think first, most simple thing is slap some paint on it and see what it does. It's just a little spot.
It's the test spot.
Those dogs don't know what that machine is. Yeah, so.
Coming up this road? There's boards right here.
You have a privacy fence. Why? So people don't see, and then you go and you're looking at. Who's that?
No, it's not coming this way. It sounded like it there for a minute.
But I know, like as soon as that started, like somebody had to be like, he is using that pressure washer. It's not going to do the job.
And you're right.
And you're absolutely right. And I think I got through 24 feet. Okay, well we gotta.
Well, this one isn't a full-grown one, but I'm gonna have to take it off because these spots keep getting bigger on it. So I don't want it to get too much bigger. How short it is. I can make a stuffed tomato. Won't be too much stuffed, but well, that looks like might be it. The rest of them look like they're okay. And this is all peppers right here. All this is peppers. But I'm gonna have plenty of peppers. There's oregano. Rosemary. These are some type of flowers. No flower has developed on it. It's just the stem. To me, it would look like tulips, but let me see if I can check and see what kind it is. You know, I have never seen these flower. I didn't know they got purple flowers on them. Tomatoes, they seem like they're on their last leg. And I have a tomato starting to turn red over here. Maybe orange, but looks more red. I got one that's almost completely red now. Go ahead and pick that before any kind of bugs want to get to it. Oh, the bottom's still a little green, but it's a good one. It's small, but it's a good one. If anybody knows in the comments why these things are small, has anything to do with because they're organic, or is it because they're just small for some reason? Even though they were bred off of a large tomato, even though they were bred off of a large pepper, they're so small. Let's look at these ones. This one is a lot bigger, and it's hasn't even started changing colors. And here's one. It's turning yellow. And there's another one down here turning red. It's half red and half green. And look at that. Peppers seem to take forever to change from green to red or orange or yellow, whatever color it decides it wants to change to. I think it was pure accident when they found out that peppers change colors, when they started changing colors back when they were green. Somebody forgot to go out and pick them, and they changed colors. And it was like, oh, wow, they changed colors. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's how it happened. But I got quite a few of them growing in here, and I'm still waiting for some of them to change their colors. This is the very first tomato I planted. Looks like it's on its last leg. And then I planted these over here. They're doing a little bit better. I pulled some of the red ones off. This one's getting red. This one's getting red back here. And then I got a lot of little green ones. But once a lot of this stuff here starts dying off, I think then we may be able to build the greenhouse, because of a lot of this stuff has literally taken root into the ground. It's hard for him to get in here with the weed eater because of the plants, how many plants I got growing. So some of that I need to pull by hand so it doesn't try to take over the plant. I think I need to get one of those little, get one of these and try and put it in here. There, push it down in there like that. And then this one that was leaning over a little bit can grow on that. Maybe I need to put one over here because that one there is taller than this one. I get one to put over there. There, I put one there as well. I might take this here itself and put one in one, and I have an extra one over here and put the other one in there. There. How's that look? Now both of them have trellises that they could crawl up. I'm hoping they crawl up it. That way I can take these things here, like I had my watermelon in before, and hang them on it. It's got the little clips that I can hang, and that way they can hang on the trellis and not be sitting on the ground and hopefully not get any kind of diseases. Because even though I had a watermelon inside of one of those things, the bugs that were out here, the little ones look like little stink bugs, they got all over it and killed that watermelon. And so I'm hoping that these ones, since I haven't seen any of those bugs in a while, I'm hoping that those watermelons will climb up this trellis, and then I can hang my watermelon thing here, and I can put the watermelons in it. So hopefully this works out, that nothing kills those watermelons, because it's getting bright, because they grow up the trellis and I'm able to put them in there and they don't die. I mean, they are baby watermelon and I'm the only one that likes watermelon, so that's why I got them smaller. And a little funny story, I ordered a watermelon from Kroger not too long ago, and when it came, the guy hands it to me and I'm like, this is a baby watermelon? And he says, yeah. And it was not a baby, it was pretty big. And I'm like, if this is a baby, I hate to see your large ones, because they must be really big. So yeah, I hope this trellis works out to where I can grow my own. This here is orange and a yellow watermelon. I've never tasted one of those before. I've never actually seen one in person before. So I'm hoping that they actually grow so I can see one and taste one. So let's see how this goes.
Okay, all right. Well, I went online to my online companion, AI. And so I asked in the scenario of what was going on, like if in the event that I did not pressure wash it. And so now I see why that it needs to be pressure washed, which makes sense. So it says that basically if you if you put the stain on there, for one, it's not gonna, that stain is designed to soak into the wood. Not like paint that sits on the surface, that has to soak into the wood. And so if you don't pressure wash it properly, prior to letting it dry, prior to the stain, then what you're doing is all the discoloration that you see on the fence, you are locking that pattern of discoloration as part of the permanent fence, and and also that it would significantly reduce the lifespan of the sealer, because now it's not soaking in, it's sitting on top of dirt and grime and possibly algae and mold, and then you're locking that stuff in, and the algae and mold will continue to grow underneath. You're trapping contaminants of potential damage, uneven and blotchy appearance, as it will look very unprofessional, violating the manufacturer's warranty. Mm-hmm. The application instructions for Cabot semi-transparent stain sealer, like most stains, explicitly state that the surface must be free of all dirt, mildew, stains, loose wood fibers, and what we're gonna do, sand this thing now? Loose wood fibers and other foreign matter. They recommend cleaning with a wood cleaner and or brightener, and scrubbing with a soft bristled brush. By skipping the cleaning step, you would be ignoring these instructions and could avoid any product warranty. So it's basically saying, like, you don't have to pressure wash it, but they have cleaners for fences that you can, wood fences, that you can put that product on the fence, and then I want to look up and see about maybe the cleaner. Maybe we don't have to get the pressure washer, but it does say if you do get a pressure washer, to use if you use a pressure washer, be sure to use a wide fan tip and a low pressure around 500 to 600 psi to avoid damaging the wood. What's that too? The one out there. Clean the entire fence. This is the most important part. Use a product like wood or deck cleaner. You can apply it with a stiff bristled brush and then rinse with a garden hose or a pressure washer. If you use a pressure washer, be sure to use the wide fan tip, 500 to 600. So 500 to 600 psi. A wooden deck. How hard is that to remember? A wood and deck cleaner. Whoa! Hey, I've seen that stuff before. All-in-one wood cleaner by Bear. Zep wooden deck and fence pressure wash. Outdoor cleaner, Olympic deck cleaner. Well, all of them range between like $11 and $18. Oh, not these. For spray forget.
Spray and forget it.
Okay, wait for it to rain. You're too busy. Murphy's Wood Cleaner, Ecolab spray. Yeah, they've got different ratings. You guys buy it based off ratings? You look at it, nah, that's got a 2-star review. There's only one person that put that review.
Right.
Yeah. So, and we were just at the store too.
Yep. So we have to get that before we can start this project.
Yeah. So another bump in the road.
So are you just going to use a like thing you washed a car with to clean it, or are you going to actually put it in a pressure washer? And if you're going to do that, do you need a bigger pressure washer, or do you need to rent a pressure washer?
Well, if the product here says that it can do like without the pressure washer, I mean, I'm gonna read and see, you know, with the ones that have higher reviews.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if you need the pressure washer or not. But I mean, I'll have to go from there. I don't want to like pull the trigger right now and say, yeah, I need a pressure washer if I don't have all the facts and all the stuff together to know.
Yeah, that's true.
What it is. Thing is, it says how to clean it. I mean, watch me. Watch what I do. What in the world? You better not need a pressure washer for this. It's $169. Wood Wizard. Oh, it's a 4-pack. Heavy duty wood cleaner. Get gentle pH balance cleansing, unlike harsh bleaches. Here we go. Talk about competitors then. Products that can damage wood fillers and alter pH level. Oh. There's products that can alter the pH level of your wood. Now we're getting into science. Now we're gonna have to take out a mortgage just to clean the fence. Is your deck weathered and worn down, diminishing your home's curb appeal? Wood Wizard Cleaner comes to the rescue. HOA friendly. Tired of your HOA? People up at your HOA? Get this. I don't go talk to them. It's friendly. Your HOA will be so impressed that they won't have a reason to hassle you anymore. The garbage is fine on your curb. You've got Wood Wizard. Loud music at 2 o'clock in the morning? A-okay, Wood Wizard. 16 cars in your front lawn? It's alright, Wood Wizard. It's more than clean, it's magic. Wood Wizard Cleaner isn't just a wood.
It cloaks everything else.
It's like having a magician for your wood surfaces. Who wrote this? With its gentle touch and powerful results, you might want to take it on a date. It makes a seemingly impossible happen. Your wood will thank you. And you'll enjoy the benefits of a product that's as enhancing as it is effective. Get out of here. Get out of here. I mean, you have to do something for $169.